Hello YouTube, I'm Lane, and today I'll be showing you something kinda cool. So I want to preface this by saying I'm not the most experienced with music production. I've played guitar my whole life but never got around to using DAWs until very recently. While I'm currently a student majoring in music, I still got a lot to learn. Which is perfect for today, because I'm going to show you that you can still be making something pretty cool with very minimal experience. Today we'll be crafting a song and putting a twist on it. I'll be attempting to sample my girlfriend's funny voice memos to help enhance the final product. I also want to say I'm usually an FL Studio guy, but my computer decided to poop itself as soon as I wanted to make the song. So today we're going to be working with what we got, and we're going to use GarageBand on my iPad. Which also shows you really don't need much to make a fun song. So let's hop into it. Okay, so hopping straight in. I usually like to start out with a little bit of a melody. And what we're going to do here is just kind of, like play around with different plugins and sounds. All that fun, good stuff, and just play around on this little virtual keyboard. Usually I would use my MIDI keyboard, but like I said, my computer's a little bit out of commission right now, unfortunately. But GarageBand's a great choice, and it's free, so we're not going to complain. And so the virtual keyboard serves as a good little like mess around, see what you like. I don't usually record on the virtual keyboard just because I personally find it a little bit difficult to stay in time and on tempo and everything. So what I like to do is I just like to play around, maybe get a little recording in there, but not keep it. Go in, edit the recording and in the piano roll, and just kind of figure it out from there. It's just how I like to do it. It's my process. You can do whatever you want, but that's just how I like to do it personally. So what we're going to do with that melody that we just made up is we're just going to duplicate it into the next bar. But instead of just duplicating it, we're going to duplicate it, but add a little bit of a change to it just so we don't feel too repetitive throughout the whole song, because then it would just get a little obnoxious and like kind of stale. So we're just going to take that melody, dun, 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 and then add a little... I think what I ended up doing here was adding 2 extra little notes to the end. Just nothing crazy, nothing major, but it just adds a little bit more flair. And it keeps things from getting stale for sure. So yeah, after we end up doing this, we're going to exit from the piano roll and add it to the playlist. And so see everything's good. Yep, sounds good. So next we're going to move on to drums. I want to say I'm not a drummer. I'm very bad at drums. I just don't really have much experience, but the way I like to do drums is just kind of have like a melody or something to support it, just because I need kind of a backbone when I'm making drums, because I just really don't have the vision for it. I have very basic knowledge on drums. I think everything drum related I've learned or know is from a beginner's guide to basic drum beats or something crazy like that. But it works. You just know the basic rules, and it's all you really need. I would definitely like some more knowledge here. But if you want to learn that, I'm definitely not the guy to learn from. I would just search up a YouTube video. There's plenty of them out there, pretty great videos. But as you can see, what we're doing here is we're listening back to what we have and just kind of building a drum beat from that. Now, this is actually a pretty good drum beat for me. I'm a pretty big fan of this one for me personally, but it ended up turning out pretty well. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take that drum beat, put it on top of the previous melody we have, and as you can see, it fits pretty well. Just following those basic drum rules, staying in the same tempo. Really, you can use almost any drum beat with any melody, and it'll at least make sense. I don't know if it'll sound good, but as long as it's in the same tempo, same time signature and all that stuff, it should be fine. They have like a lot of like riff machines and all that stuff. It'll just make a drum beat on the spot for you, so it really shouldn't be too much of a stress there. But what we're doing here is we're taking another synth, but instead of making a melody out of the synth, we're just gonna kind of build like an ambiance with the synth. And what I like to do here is do the same kind of process where we just listen back and kind of just try stuff out. So usually with the ambiance synth, I doubt that's what that's called, but that's what we're going to be calling it today. I just like to play around with different notes, different octaves, and just kind of use it as a supporting thing to just spice things up a bit. So as you can see, we get the melody, the drums, both work together. And as you can see, this ambient synth just kind of just adds a little extra flavor. Just keep the notes within the scale that you're using, or within the key of the scale that you're using, and everything should work pretty well. Shouldn't be any issues there. That's a pretty easy premise there. Not much going on with the synth, ambient synth, so it shouldn't be a problem. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna kind of work on a chorus. I don't know why I did it in this order, to be honest with you, but I guess that's just kind of how it worked out. But usually I would kind of just focus on one like section of the song at a time. But I think it just kind of worked out this way. I just accidentally found a chorus. But here we go, just same with the melody from the beginning. Just messing around on the virtual keyboard. And we're gonna kind of put that on the back burner because you don't really want to overwhelm yourself. But yeah, just start building it on the piano roll, do whatever you want to do with that. And for right now, let's just worry about this. So now for the main attraction of the video, we are going to be sampling my girlfriend. And as you can see from these recordings, she was currently watching Bob's Burgers, and she loves Bob's Burgers a lot, and she likes it more than Family Guy,
Bob Burger.
which is pretty funny. I did ask for these specifically from her. She's just a funny gal. I swear she's not insane.
Way better
but
than Family
yeah,
Guy.
here we go. Just kind of cycling
Bob
through, just seeing
Burger.
which ones we like. Just kind of trying to have an ear for it, just see like, oh, that could sound cool. What we're gonna do these for is kind of just like pick certain clips out. It's clips within the clips, and just kind of play around on the piano, and it'll automatically assign a note to what you're playing and use the sound of the sample that you used. And that's something I really like GarageBand for specifically. It's just very beginner friendly when it comes to this kind of thing. If you were to try to do this on like any other DAW, like FL Studio, this would take you in a whole hour just to figure out how to even get to the screen, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're just kind of playing around, hitting random notes, seeing what's up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The reason the way I use these certain little like snippets of clips is I just kind of add like a little bit extra flavor, keep things unique and silly, lighthearted, you know. It's a fun time for sure. So after we pick out our clips and trim everything up, I like to just go onto the piano roll and just decide which notes I want to do. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm just kind of just playing around here again, kind of just taking what I know from like what I was playing with on the virtual keyboard and seeing what's going on. So after we get all those, we're going to kind of just start placing them throughout the song just for like beat drops or like beat switches or whatever. It's a cool little fun little thing. And just like little in-betweeners just to keep things like spunky and everything. You can use any clip, any voice, any sample you want to use. It's really up to you. And yeah, I also like to add a little like voice clip in the beginning just because it keeps things like it's just unique. I know I sound like a broken record, just keep things unique, but yeah, no, it's just a fun time, and it just serves as a pretty cool thing. So let's give these a little test drive here. As you can see, it's pretty silly, but I don't know, it's cool. I like it. And I don't think anyone else has the clips of my girlfriend, so we don't have to worry about copyright or anything. So here's the final product of everything that we've done. We've rearranged everything to our liking, make sure everything matches up. Added cool little things just to keep things interesting. Sorry. So I just realized that I completely forgot to include the part about the chorus. Sorry about that. I'm not the most experienced in this field. So all we really did was just kind of take that melody that we built earlier and built in the piano roll, Looped it one time, totaling up to 4 bars, and used the same drum beat as we used for the verse. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching and giving my stupid ideas some time out of your day. If you can, please subscribe and like the video. Oh, and here's the full song, by the way. See ya.
Like doing the song, oh yeah. Now I'm drinking this orange creamsicle drink. Yeah, very good. He made it himself. Now listen to the song.